Hello, hopeful family. It's me, your girl, the lady, Miss B. What you say now? Listen, I just want to stop in right quick with you just to share something that was on my heart earlier as it pertains to relationships. And it's entitled Foundation Settling. So I did some research to see what comes up whenever I plugged it in about foundation settling, and it says every home settles over time. This is a simple result of downward force of gravity on physical structures. However, only a certain amount of settlement and movement should occur. If too much settlement happens, serious foundation problems could result. Do you know the difference between the two? And then it goes on to say that settling can take place over time, and it can also take place due to weather. So I would say to you, for those of us who may be struggling in our relationship, check your foundation, check the source of it all. It doesn't mean that because you're having hard times that it means for you to give up, but it means that you might need to check your surroundings, check the people that you're connected with, see what's really happening. Figure out what it is that you can do to better you, to make things better. My grandmother used to say anything worth having is worth fighting for, as long as you're not fighting one another. And I still believe that that holds true in everyday living for us all. So I would say to you, work it out. Unless it is something that is bringing harm to you, then it could be salvageable. You just may need to check the foundation. Okay? Those cracks that are starting to creep in, don't let the cracks spread. Deal with the issue now. Deal with whatever issue it is. Deal with it right now. Deal with it at hand. Because you never know how it's going to affect you later on. Okay? So just remember, all right? Some of us have dedicated our lives to relationships. Some of us have been in committed relationships for many, many years. And we're afraid to move on, to be honest. Some of us, it is just holding on by a thread, and we're doing whatever we can to just stick it out. Sticking it out could mean that you're dealing with something that is unhealthy. So I would say to you, get wise counsel, please. Get some wise counsel so that you can get things worked out, so that you can see how sturdy your foundation can become. Sometimes it may require you to set up a support beam that would be your support system. Okay? So even if that is the case, get you a support system. We've got to get to a point where we're willing to be held accountable. Okay? Too much of this secrecy stuff is going on, and people's hearts are not to be toyed with. All right? Some of us, we are walking around here and we're in a one sided relationship. That's not healthy. It's not. And we know that we're causing trauma to the other individual. We know that we're causing pain to the other individual, and yet and still we continue to do it. Well, at some point, you've got to hold yourself accountable as well. Okay? Do your best to focus on living a healthier lifestyle, whatever that looks like for you. But we've got to stop because we're causing too many problems, too many mishaps are happening. And I'm not just talking about for young people, I'm talking about those of a mature age. A lot of the older people are playing these same little games, and you're toying with people's hearts, and it's causing a lot of problems. If you realize that the relationship that you're in is not working and you don't want to do what it takes to correct it, then let the person know, but let them know in love. Do it in a nice way so that they understand. Don't walk around here and just trying to see how you can tear somebody apart. No, come on, time out for that. We got to do better, y'all. We got to do better. People of age, we've got to do better as well. Okay, because this is not something that's just happening for the young folk. This is something that's happening for the older folk. You got to remember that there are some people that it doesn't matter what you do. If they are not ready to be in a relationship with you, then they're just not ready. You can't force them. Okay? You can't force them to be ready. So if they are not ready, accept the fact that they're not ready. That has no bearings on you. That's them. The other individual is not ready for a relationship. They're not ready to be committed. Let it go. Okay? Especially if you were just dating or getting to know one another, or maybe you are supposedly in a committed relationship and things are just not working out. Just remember, if a person is not ready to love you, if a person is not ready to be in a committed relationship with you, you can't make them. All right? So remember, I'm here with you. Passing on some hope is what I do. You be encouraged, and remember, I'm here with you right here. So stay tuned to this channel and join talks with LNB. Okay? And we'll continue this conversation so that it can go a little deeper. But I just want you to take out some time to reflect on your life, how you are living your life. Check out your foundation. Okay? That foundation, is it sturdy? Have you sifted through and gotten all the kinks out? If you realize that there are things that are cracking and it seems to be crumbling, do you have what it takes? Are you equipped to do what it takes to stop it from crumbling? If not, then get equipped. Okay? Get equipped. Get in your word. For those of you that are believers, get in your word and read. Study the word so that you'll know. Okay? Seek God. Pray. Work on your relationship with God. Okay? Ask God for guidance and for direction so that you can be all that God has called you to be. Okay? You be encouraged, and remember, I'm here with you. Passing on some hope is what I do. And until the next time, I'll see you soon right here on this channel. Enjoying talks with LNB. Be encouraged. Good night.